Then stand over there. Then that's yours. Get ready.
Hold on. Here, I got my
It's at Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's $165 million estate in Beverly Hills. We're also told there will be a major recording artist performing and around 300 guests. And this is where things get juicy.
Last night, Kris Jenner celebrated her 70th birthday that truly cemented her A-list status.
Nobody expected this kind of drama at Kris Jenner's 70th birthday bash. Not even the world's most famous momager herself. What was supposed to be a glamorous star-studded celebration quickly took a shocking turn when police reportedly showed up at the event, and let's just say, Kris's reaction had everyone talking. From whispers of noise complaints to rumors of a secret confrontation inside the mansion. The question on everyone's mind is, what really went down that night? Was it just a misunderstanding or something the Kardashians are trying to keep quiet? Kris Jenner's 70th birthday celebration was supposed to be a picture-perfect Hollywood fairy tale. Glittering gowns, a guest list packed with A-listers, and a jaw-dropping venue. But what started as a night of pure luxury quickly turned into a scene straight out of a celebrity scandal.
Kris Jenner turned 70 and threw a James Bond-themed party so glamorous it made Beverly Hills call 911. Dressed in a red gown with a pistol in hand.
Even billionaires can't buy their way out of the law. Beverly Hills mega mansion last night during Kris Jenner's over-the-top birthday bash. The noise got so bad that even the neighbors of one of the richest men on earth had had enough. Sources say police showed up again and again, and at one point, they even had to remove bushes blocking a public street. Because apparently, when you're a billionaire, you can just landscape over public property, right? Play host to Hollywood's elite. But between the chaos, the flashing lights, and the police drop-ins, this exclusive celebration sounded more like a circus than a classy soiree. Guess even the world's richest man has to learn. Money might buy privacy, but it can't silence the neighbors. With stars like Oprah Winfrey, Adele, Mariah Carey, Tyler Perry, and even Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in attendance, the party was already the talk of the town. Add Bruno Mars performing live, and you've got the kind of energy that could light up all of Los Angeles. And apparently, it did. The music was reportedly off the charts, literally shaking the quiet Beverly Hills hillsides.
Top 3 tips for planning like a Kardashian-style worthy party.
Call Mindy Weiss.
As the night wore on, the beats got louder. The champagne flowed freely, and nearby residents had had enough. Instead of texting their friends, they called the cops. According to TMZ, several cop cars were soon seen pulling up near the estate after multiple noise complaints. And when officers arrived, Kris's reaction said it all. Sources say the momager was shocked, but composed, trying to diffuse the situation with her signature charm, though insiders claim she wasn't exactly thrilled to see flashing lights at her own party. What was meant to be a night of celebrating Hollywood royalty suddenly turned into a reminder that not even the Kardashians are above noise laws of Beverly Hills. The question everyone's asking now, did Kris laugh it off, or was this the birthday surprise she never wanted?
You know what? I think create a theme, decide, what the vibe is, how everybody's gonna come dressed, and we always have a theme. We always seem to get really excited.
Under California law, Beverly Hills doesn't play around when it comes to noise, especially after 10 p.m. But Kris Jenner's 70th birthday bash clearly didn't get that memo. According to reports, cops first showed up after neighbors complained the music was literally shaking the hills. Officers spoke with event security and handed out a noise warning, briefly turning down the glitz and glamour, but the peace didn't last long. Later that night, police were reportedly called again, this time over something that screamed Hollywood cover-up. Officers allegedly discovered massive decorated hedges lining the street, apparently set up to block the view of curious onlookers and paparazzi. The kicker? Those pricey green walls were installed without a permit. Sources say officers ordered them to be removed immediately, and that's when the chaos erupted. Imagine dozens of chauffeured luxury cars stuck in a jam, A-listers trying to make discreet exits, and paparazzi flashes exploding like fireworks. It was pure Beverly Hills bedlam. And Kris Jenner's reaction? Let's just say the queen of reality TV didn't look thrilled watching her private celebration turn into a public spectacle.
We love being together and hanging out together and spending every moment together.
Despite the police interruptions and neighborhood drama, Kris Jenner's 70th birthday bash was still every bit the Hollywood spectacle she envisioned. The night dripped in old Hollywood glamour, glittering lights, crystal champagne flutes, and the world's most famous faces celebrating the woman who built a billion-dollar empire out of family fame. Kris stole the spotlight in a strapless crimson gown with cascading ruffles, sheer black gloves, and diamond drop earrings that could probably be seen from space. Inside, guests dined, danced, and toasted the Kardashian-Jenner matriarch in true royal fashion. According to insiders, the evening was everything you'd expect from Kris: over the top, glamorous, and full of love. But while the party itself made headlines, it's Kris's look that has people talking even more. The momager's stunning new appearance has sparked a wave of speculation and admiration alike. Fans flooded social media calling her ageless and absolutely flawless. And for once, the rumors aren't entirely baseless. People magazine later confirmed that Kris had indeed undergone cosmetic enhancements with celebrity surgeon Dr. Stephen Levine of New York City. Her refreshed look first caught attention back in May at Lauren Sanchez's star-studded Bachelorette Bash, where Kris appeared noticeably rejuvenated. Since then, her Instagram posts have been filled with radiant selfies that scream, "New decade, new face." One thing's for sure, whether it's dodging cops, breaking noise laws, or turning 70 with a brand new glow, Kris Jenner knows how to keep the world watching.
The momager threw a party to end all parties for her 70th.
When Kris Jenner throws a party, she doesn't celebrate, she creates an event. And her 70th birthday was no exception. The Kardashian-Jenner matriarch rang in her milestone on November 8th in pure Hollywood meets Bond fashion. Hosted by none other than her billionaire friends, the entire property was transformed into 007 fantasy. Gold accents, tuxedoed servers, and a red carpet that shimmered under paparazzi flashes. Guests were told to bring their best Bond energy, and they delivered.
James Bond-themed party so glamorous it made Beverly Hills call 911. Dressed in a red gown with a pistol in hand, she looked every bit the ultimate Bond girl while celebrating at Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's mega mansion.
Sources say the noise was absolutely insane, and for good reason. Bruno Mars performed live. Guests were thrilled to see Bruno, especially since rumors have been swirling for months that he's trapped in Las Vegas due to a massive $50 million debt to MGM. According to gossip, Bruno's alleged gambling habit has him in a tight spot, performing for the casinos by day and gambling it all away by night. Some even claim MGM keeps him performing to work off what he owes, basically turning one of the world's biggest stars into a money-making puppet.
It looks so tired. Bruno Mars being trapped in Las Vegas because of his crippling gambling addiction kind of reminds me of the Lotus Casino from Percy Jackson, where they couldn't escape the casino.
He even reportedly said that his collab, Apartment AP, with Rosalia came about because he needed to pay off some debts. Say what you will, when Bruno needs cash, he drops a hit. The man never misses musically, even when his life's dealing him bad cards. But fans couldn't help but notice Bruno looked exhausted. It's giving Lotus Casino from Percy Jackson, where no one can escape, no matter how much they want to. It's sad, really. Such a talented guy stuck in a loop. And honestly, that wild Bezos party, it just made the whole thing feel even more chaotic. Still, the celebration went on without major interruption, and Kris, ever the queen of composure, handled the chaos like a true pro. Witnesses say she remained cool and gracious, even as flashing lights from police cars competed with the paparazzis. And while her party made headlines, Kris's new look may have stolen the spotlight entirely. Fans can't stop buzzing about her rejuvenated appearance, glowing skin, defined features, and a radiance that's hard to ignore. Kris famously documented her first facelift on Keeping Up with the Kardashians back in 2011. More recently, after her daughter Kylie revealed that Dr. Fisher performed her breast augmentation, Kris jumped in to confirm he was the same doctor behind her own procedure 14 years ago. Now stepping into her 70s, with her most glamorous transformation yet, Kris Jenner is sending a clear message to Hollywood. Reinvention isn't just her brand, it's her superpower. Whether it's commanding a Bond-themed bash, drawing the attention of Beverly Hills police, or turning back the clock with a flawless new glow, Kris has once again proven that nobody does it like the momager herself.
My job at the beginning of all of this was to take 15 minutes and turn it into...
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle made the rare and headline-grabbing appearance at Kris Jenner's birthday extravaganza. And let's just say all eyes were on them the moment they stepped out of the car. The James Bond-themed bash drew a who's who of Hollywood royalty, from Oprah Winfrey to Adele to Mariah Carey, Tyler Perry, and even Bill Gates. But amid all the A-list sparkle, it was the Duke and Duchess of Sussex who stole the spotlight in more ways than one. According to the Daily Mail, Harry appeared to slip into full bodyguard mode as he guided Meghan into the event. Photos showed him walking slightly ahead, his expression serious, his grip on her hand firm, while Meghan followed with a beaming smile, dressed in a form-fitting black ensemble and dripping in understated glamour. Body language expert Judy James weighed in, claiming Harry's stance was protective and deliberate, suggesting he was shielding Meghan from the paparazzi's frenzy while letting her shine like the star. She even described his movements as more old-school A-list, comparing his posture to celebrity couples who strategically control how they're photographed.
I'm new at this, so I'm just going to be Kris and do my thing and try to, give 150% of my energy to something I've wanted to do for a really long time.
But here's where it gets interesting. Not everyone's convinced this was pure romance. Critics online have accused the couple of staging their coordinated look and poses, pointing out that Harry's guarded demeanor contrasts sharply with Meghan's radiant, red carpet-ready presence. Others argue it's just their typical Hollywood strategy: turn every appearance into a carefully curated narrative. Still, there's no denying Meghan's Bond-worthy look made a statement. A sleek, long-sleeved black top paired with a floor-length wrap skirt, velvet clutch, and dazzling drop earrings. Harry, meanwhile, channeled his inner 007 in a classic tux and bow tie, complete with a red poppy pin for Remembrance Day. Insiders say that Harry and Meghan mingled with Kris and her celebrity guests, including Oprah, their longtime ally, but kept things low-key, avoiding photographers inside. The extravagant soiree, reportedly organized by Kris's 6 children, was all glitz and no cameras, with even the Kardashians' crew banned from filming.
I think that anyone new coming into this, and any of the veterans, the people that really have been doing this for a lot longer than there's room for everybody. I think it's going to be a great season of talk show.
Meghan and Kris have been on friendly terms for a while. Earlier this year, Markle sent Kris a luxury rosé gift package from her As Ever brand launch, which Kris promptly showed off on her Instagram, gushing, "Thank you at Meghan at Ever So Official." Still, whispers persist that not all of Meghan and Harry's Hollywood friendships are holding up. Princess Diana's former butler, Paul Burrell, recently claimed several A-listers have been distancing themselves from the couple, saying that the true elite would rather be associated with William and Kate than the Sussexes. But for one night at least, Meghan and Harry were right back in the Hollywood spotlight, rubbing shoulders with billionaires, pop icons, and reality TV royalty. And while Harry may have been acting the part of Meghan's bodyguard, one thing's for sure in Beverly Hills: appearances are everything.
It was James Bond themed, and it was a who's who of A-listers. And I mean real A-listers.
Rumors are flying that the noise might have been Meghan doing her so-called hyena scream again. Fans online have noticed that certain networks and commentators seem to have a particular dislike for her. Others have described the event as rich pigs at the trough. Reports indicate that the party had a James Bond theme, which on the surface sounds glamorous, but it also highlights how these elitists want to live in safe neighborhoods with strict HOA rules. Many fans point out that they would never survive under such rules, preferring rural and desert areas where the noise can be free. Yet even in the desert, sound travels far, so places like Joshua Tree or Palm Springs enforce quiet strictly. Some people joked about wishing she hadn't come, and fans can only imagine the looks on celebrities' faces, Oprah, Mariah Carey, when the cops showed up. Reactions were likely along the lines of, "Wait, what am I even doing here?" Then there are the juiciest rumors. This birthday party might secretly have been a wedding for Kris and Corey. Sources close to the event claim that only a select inner circle knew, but many fans remain skeptical, believing the couple is likely nearing the end of their relationship. Fans are quick to point out the disparity. Hollywood stars seem to walk away from scandals untouched, and the elite have legal armies at their disposal. Meanwhile, regular people, including fans, are left exposed. If an ordinary person gets injured in an accident, insurance companies will try to pay as little as possible, highlighting the stark divide between celebrity privilege and everyday life.
We tell our own story. We have enough going on. You don't have to make anything up.
The thing about Kris Jenner is that she's not likely to let her daughters get married without filming every moment. Fans argue she wouldn't allow herself to miss out either. It would become the biggest Hulu special anyone has ever seen. Kris Jenner's 70th birthday wasn't just a party. It was a masterclass in Hollywood power and privilege, and the thin line between glamour and chaos. On one hand, it was an epic spectacle. A-list guests, Jeff Bezos' million-dollar estate transformed into a James Bond fantasy, and Kris Jenner dazzling in crimson ruffles and diamonds. But beneath the glittering surface, the night revealed more drama than most reality TV episodes combined. First, there was the police presence, noise complaints, officers returning to remove hedges installed without a permit, and luxury cars gridlocked on the street, all while cameras outside captured flashing lights that no guest could control. Suddenly, the party that was supposed to be private became public chaos, proving that no amount of wealth can fully escape the rules of Beverly Hills. Even the Kardashian Jenners' celebrity bubble isn't immune. Then came Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, whose presence added another layer of controversy. Harry's bodyguard performance, carefully choreographed hand-holding, and serious demeanor were scrutinized by body language experts and skeptics alike. Some saw a loving, protective husband. Others called it a carefully staged PR moment, a calculated reminder that the Sussexes still demand attention, even if Hollywood's true elite isn't as welcoming as it once seemed. With whispers of falling out friendships and insiders claiming stars are distancing themselves from the couple, the night raised questions. Are Harry and Meghan maintaining influence or clinging to fading Hollywood relevance?
Celebs from Oprah and Adele to Mariah Carey and Snoop Dogg packed the guest list, and Bruno Mars lit up the night until the cops showed up.
And let's not forget Kris Jenner herself, the undisputed queen of reinvention. Cosmetic enhancements, flawless styling, and carefully curated social media appearances. They show a woman who has built an empire on perception. But one can't ignore the contradictions. A woman celebrating reinvention while police enforce local ordinances, neighbors fume, and paparazzi chaos threatens to steal the spotlight. Even Kris's carefully constructed aura of control isn't impervious. Finally, consider the subtle undercurrents of Hollywood antics. The guest list alone reflects shifting alliances. Some stars showing up, others reportedly declining. Harry and Meghan's carefully measured appearances hint at a delicate balance, maintaining their Hollywood foothold while avoiding public scrutiny of their controversial status. Even the most glamorous parties are battlegrounds of influence, ego, and branding. So Kris Jenner's 70th was more than a birthday. It was a microcosm of modern celebrity life where luxury, royalty, and control collide with chaos, controversy, and public scrutiny. Glamour masks tension. Body language hides insecurity, and wealth cannot fully shield anyone from judgment. In Beverly Hills, even the most over-the-top celebrations have a shadow, and sometimes the bigger the party, the juicier the scandals. Kris, Harry, Meghan, all three walk the red carpet of one of the year's most talked about events. But the real question lingers. Behind the velvet ropes, flashing cameras, and champagne toasts, who is truly in control? And who is being played by the game of Hollywood fame?